welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Christelle. I hope you're well. It is PCOS Awareness Month and I'm on a weight loss journey. I've always been one to be transparent about that, and it's hard. If you know, you know, and I'm gonna post more content about it because we have to have a chat. So go ahead and lock in, subscribe, because it's about time somebody talk about this for real, because it's hard. But if you know, you know, and if you don't know, then you have PCOS, at least the type I have. Like, my cortisol gets really stressed when I do high impact workouts. So all of that running and just really hard workouts that people say you should do to lose weight, that has the opposite effect on people with PCOS like me. And so because of that, we have to do different workouts. Like, you know, 12-3-30 was really good because that's low impact steady state cardio as opposed to HIIT that everybody says we should do. Obviously do what works for your body. I'm not a doctor, I'm not claiming to be, but what's been working for me is weightlifting real bad. Love weightlifting bad. Swimming, and hopefully I can add Pilates to the list. It is expensive, so I'm doing it for free with ClassPass. So I just wanted to bring you with me as part of my PCOS month series. So yeah, thank you for coming on the journey with me. There's going to be a lot more content, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get our sweat on. I'm gonna put a band on because we can't have the lace showing, but yeah, okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, so whether you have PCOS or not, the first thing you need to do when you get into the gym is stretch. I had a period of time where I was literally on bed rest for like a week, almost 2 weeks, because I didn't stretch and I sustained an injury. So you want to make sure you are stretching, not only static stretching, but dynamic. Move around, do some kicks, do some warm-ups. Like, you want to make sure you're getting your body ready to put in that work. You do not want to be injured or have to deal with having to be in bed. So again, first things first, I always go in, I walk straight to the back of my gym and I start stretching. This takes me, I don't know, like 3 to 5 minutes depending on how I'm feeling, and it just makes me feel nice and warmed up. After this, I like to do a 3 to 5 minute warm up. Either do it on the elliptical or I'll do the Stairmaster. The Stairmaster is honestly the go, and I really love it. I know that it's hard, but look at how slow I'm going. Nobody said you had to be running on there. Just get up and do it for 5 minutes. That's what I like to do anyway. Then I grab all my equipment that I need because I like to do weights first before I do my cardio. And so we're going to do this full body dumbbell workout. I started off with around the worlds, and I believe I did like 12 reps and 3 sets of 12 reps. I like to do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps, but let's just go with 3 by 12 for this workout. Then I did the squat to overhead press combination, and honestly, it might not be called that, but we're gonna go with it and just, focus on slow and controlled form. You're not trying to fling the weights around. And before you know it, I had burnt some calories per. Then I went on to do some dumbbell RDLs, glute focus. You should not feel these in your back. You want to be moving your glutes so that it just feels like, I don't know, you're supposed to feel it in your glute, not your back. So play around with the form. Act like you're trying to, act like you're trying to hit something with your butt. Don't try to bend down. Just like move backwards, if that makes sense. Then I did this burnout. Honestly, it looks more like a hammer curl than a tricep extension, but I felt it in both. So I did those for a while until I burnt out. Make sure to grab some water. Prep for this, cardio infused exercise. I did dumbbell jumping jack with the punch combination, and that felt really good. If you don't want to jump, you can definitely modify it and just stay in place. And then I was getting tired, as you can see, and so you could even break it down further and do 3 back-to-back of jumpings and then all your punches in a row. Whatever makes you feel the best. Again, I'm not a doctor. This is what works for me. Do what works for you. Then I like to do a farmer's carry. So, I walk up and down a length in the gym with weights on my hands. Honestly, the heavier the weights, the better, but I just stuck with my 10s. And then on the way back, I put the weights over my head. And then I walk back down doing high knees, lifting from the core, not just like my legs. And then, of course, on the way back, I did the same high knee movements, but with my hands above my head. And I was honestly surprised at the end of this at how winded I was. Like, these look like exercises that don't do anything, but then you're like, whew. So yeah, feeling really good at this point. And then, I had to catch my breath, but then it was time to do some core. Honestly, y'all, workouts are more mental than anything. Of course, you need to listen to your body. Yes, it is physical, but I literally knew as soon as I did this that I was like, nah, I'm not feeling it. So you could do that if you're feeling it that day, but I was feeling more of a weighted sit-up. I love this exercise. I'm trying to work on my core and my control. It just makes me feel strong. So grab whatever you want. I grabbed a 10-pound plate and just did some weighted sit-ups. And then, that kind of took me out after a while. As you can see, I had to take a little break. And then once my break was over, I went ahead and did some ankle taps. I'm being more intentional with my core because, I'm trying to have a snatched, I'm trying to have some good core strength for eventually when the fat is melted. I want a really nice, waistline. Hey, Tomat. Then I ended the section with a plank, but it wasn't that long, but that's okay because I'm building up my endurance. Then I did more stretching and I cooled down before going to my treadmill cardio session. Cardio is still important, I find, on a weight loss journey for me to really burn that fat. And what helps me pass the time, honestly, is reading a book. Again, because I have PCOS, I'm doing slow cardio. You can see I'm going really slow, but let me tell you something. You're still going to feel that burn. I do an incline of anywhere from 12 to 15, and it takes no time for me to build up a sweat. This has been really key for me, and, I'm excited to see the results as I continue on my incline, slow and steady cardio vibe. So, yeah, stay hydrated, and, we're about to do Pilates, so let's go. Hey y'all, we're about to go to our Pilates class. This is a fit. It is on the tighter side. As you can see, we need better plus size fitness wear. Like, I want to wear the set that y'all wear, like the little t-shirt number, the one with the shorts. Like, I can be cute too, don't play. Yeah, so I love Girlfriend Collective. I love them. I can't wait to collab with them again, but we need some more and some affordable options as well. But yeah, I'm probably gonna put a shirt over this so I'm just more comfortable, but I wanted to wear a set because I just feel like the Pilates girls just give put together, and to me sets give put together. So I had to wear this even though it's on the tighter side, but pretty soon it won't be. It's gonna be loose, okay? But yeah, definitely make sure you're subscribed so you see the journey. I'm gonna be talking about PCOS this month and just sharing more of my wellness content in general. Super excited for this class. Like I said, I'm gonna bring a shirt to put over it, but I just want a picture for the thumbnail probably in the set in the class. So yeah, it's in Atlanta and I'm in Gwinnett, so I have a little bit of a commute, but we about to be on the way. So cheers to our first Pilates class and for healthy PCOS weight loss. I got here 30 minutes early. Everybody clap for me. I'm excited. I'm also kind of nervous because I feel like it might be hard, but we're here. I have my water. Let me show y'all. It's super cute. Go dogs. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head inside. It's like a locked door and everything, so I'm gonna go in, get acquainted, and make sure that make sure I can film. I mean, I've seen people film, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna go and get ready, and yeah, super excited for my first Pilates class ever. Trying things out of my comfort zone this month, this year, it's essential for growth. So I'm excited to have you along with me on the journey, and yeah, let's go to Pilates. So let's get into it. This is the infamous blue room. This is reformer Pilates with that apparatus you see. The middle part is called the carriage. And yeah, it was just really cool learning all about how to operate the machine. I really like the inspirational words, and this is the fit check. But yeah, this was an experience. So let's talk about it after the class. Yeah. Okay, so it was a good workout. I will admit it was a good workout. I definitely see how it's low. It's not low intensity. It's not high stress. It's not gonna peak your cortisol. It's not a very high stress workout kickboxing or running or whatever the case may be. But first of all, I got in there. There's a lot of things to discuss. I don't even know, y'all. Let me just take a second, y'all. I am taking this class for free right now because of my free trial with ClassPass. I think that the membership is expensive. We already know times are tough. It's already been kind of like an exclusive thing, but I feel like the pricing structure of it is transparently made it harder for people who look like me to afford a Pilates membership on top of all the other things we have to pay for. Okay? So I get in there, I'm early, I'm on time. And the way those people were looking at me when I first came in, y'all saw me. I'm a black girl. I'm a fat girl, at least for now. And everybody was just looking. I literally kid you not. I was like, I literally chuckled. I was like, ooh, this is awkward. Luckily in my class, there was a lot of people who looked like me, a lot of beginners, because I took a beginner class. But I want to say I was the biggest girl in there. That's fine. But I don't like that. I even approached the table to get checked in and like nobody was trying to talk to me, and then other people came in and they were like, oh, is it your first time? And I was like, yes, it's my first time. Like, and then they were like, oh, you can't film. And I was like, okay. But she was like, ask the instructor though. So then I asked the instructor, or the instructor is talking to somebody, and I'm just respectfully off to the side waiting for the instructor to finish her conversation. And then she walks right in front of me like she's not about to address me. I was like, oh, I don't know what, we've already started this on a bad foot. And you know, somebody might be watching this being like, oh my gosh, so dramatic, it's always a thing with these people. I don't care about none of that. This is my experience. My experience is valid. I'm not gonna use any buzzwords. Y'all can read in between the line. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But I didn't like my first interaction to Pilates. I did not like that one bit. So I have to stop the instructor. I'm like, hey, how can we, like, is it okay if I record myself? And maybe I should have just done it. But, you know, she was like, no, it's policy, da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh, so why do I see vlogs of people doing Pilates in solidcore then? And I was like, are people just breaking the policy? And she was like, like, yeah, I guess. Or you could record, like, before I get in there. So I got my little content or whatever. I got my pictures, and I'm happy about that. But I did not start off on a good foot. But I was like, you know what? I'm here. I drove an hour. This is my workout for the day. And so let's get into the workout, okay? So we started off with a core opener. Baby, I was ready to walk out, okay? Like, that core opener was crazy. Like, I don't have a lot of core strength. I'm working on it, but y'all, like, oof, Pilates, you get on the apparatus and, like, it has resistance levels that you can change, and, like, I was about ready to, I was like, whew, the core is coring, okay? So I know I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. And then what did we do? We did, like, leg openers, squats, and lunges and stuff, and like change the resistance. I feel like I know how to operate a Pilates machine now, which is really cool. I love, you know, the carriage, the gray side, the black side, the bungee thing. Like, learned, like, you know, the terminology, how to work the thing, and it was a good workout. I felt like it's like body resistance, but plus added resistance. We even did like arm, like chest presses, chest flies at the end. It was a burnout. My whole body is giving very much like, oh, you worked out today, girl. You were gonna feel this tomorrow. But for me personally, and this might be not the best way of thinking, but I just don't feel like I get a good workout in unless I'm in the gym. I know it's so possible to lose weight at home and do all that, and I will be trying at home Pilates, but I don't know, like right now I'm still like, oh, I couldn't just do a week of workouts and just do Pilates. Like, this is definitely a supplemental thing, and for it to be as expensive as it is and as far away as it is, because they don't have no solid core where I'm at, it's all in Atlanta, it's not worth it to me, especially given the experience that I just had. The people, like, we didn't really talk in there, but I'm sure we would like be friends or be nice or whatever. But my first initial interactions, in the way like people were just gawking at me, I'm good on it. But that's not what this video is about. But I wanted to be transparent, show you my experience being, you know, for people who look like me and have similar bodies and skin tones as me. Just, you might not have this experience at all, but I'm just being transparent. And yeah, I recommend that everybody should try a Pilates class, because, you know, there's diverse instructors, there's different locations, there's different, you know, if you could get it for free, do it and try it. You can say, oh, I did it. If you might really love it, you might feel like, oh, my body loves this, and then you should go for it. Does my body love it? I don't know. I can definitely see it toning me down and like making me feel good, but before I tone, I need this fat to come off. So I'll be in the gym, on the treadmill, on the stairmaster at a very slow pace, but doing what I need to do on an incline, and I'll be lifting weights. We were doing the same similar motions, and they did have some dumbbells like underneath the carriage, like, which is the apparatus you get on, like the thing that swings, you know what I mean, or you know, I don't know, but like we didn't use those. But I'm like, some of these movements I do in the gym anyway, so I'm gonna be returning to the gym, and I'm just glad, you know, I did it for the aesthetic, for the experience. We try new things, and just because you try something new doesn't mean you have to like it or like go all in. Like, I tried it, and maybe my perspective has been skewed because of my initial like interactions as soon as I got into the studio, but I'm glad I tried it all in all, and I definitely would try it again, but I'm gonna need some time, and it's gonna have to be maybe with a friend, or maybe like, you know, with a different location, different instructor, I don't know. But that was an experience, and yeah, you know, PCOS is a journey. Pilates can be done at home, so I'd give it, on a scale of like how good of a workout it was, I'd say 8 out of 10. Feeling really sore, like, but my overall experience, and like, which is a big part of it, because I'm not gonna want to come back here because of my initial experience, just honestly, I give it like a 4 out of 10 for like welcoming and like feeling comfortable, and like, you know, like I didn't really like that. But if that doesn't really matter to you and you're just in there to be in there and get your workout like off, like, then period. But yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments like what type of content you want to see this month with PCOS awareness, or just in general as I continue to share my wellness journey, because this is a lifelong journey that I'm on. I'm committed to my health. I'm committed to becoming my healthiest and happiest self, and I know that with God all things are possible. So I'm excited to show you that this mountain of PCOS can and will be moved, and we can do it together. So yeah, thank you for watching. Much love always, and make sure you're subscribed, and also period.